So today's tutorial is going to be on this crazy look here. So let's get on started. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the brows, and I'm using this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Stone Fox with these liner brushes. And I'm starting out in the middle of the brow, and I'm lining the underside of the brow. And then I'm going to gradually start filling that in. And then moving towards the top of the brow and kind of outlining that as well. Then I'm going to take Lime Crime's Quill Liquid Liner, and I'm going to outline the tail of the brow. And then fill that in. And next I'm taking Suva Beauty's Space Panda Hydra Liner, which I will activate with some MAC Fix Plus. And I'm using my Sigma E11 brush, and I'm drawing some hair-like strokes towards the front of my brow. And then gradually feathering them into the gray. And then taking the brush I used with the gray and kind of feathering that through the white. So it's more of a even transition and not just white then gray. Next, I'm taking my Sigma F75 brush with a concealer, and I am cleaning up the underside of the brow, making sure it's super sharp and clean. Then I'm taking more of the Lime Crime Quill Liquid Liner and perfecting the tail of the brow, and then cleaning up the top side of the brow. So this is the brow finished. Onto the eyes, I'm taking the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, and I'm taking the shade Filter on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm applying this to the crease. This is going to be my transition shade. Next, I'm going into my Suva Beauty Cupcakes and Monsters palette, and I'm taking the shade Clover Club on my MAC 239 brush, and I am applying this right to my crease. And then I'm taking my MAC 217 to help blend that out. And then I am also grabbing a larger, fluffier brush to blend that out further. Then I'm going into my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quad in Sage and taking the darkest shade in the palette on a Hakuhodo J144 brush, and I'm applying that directly to the crease to add the most definition. Then I'm just going in with my MAC 239 brush to make sure that's softened out, and again picking up the MAC 217. And now I'm just going to cut my crease using my Real Techniques detailer brush with some MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I think you guys have seen me do this 100 times already. So I'm just cleaning up the crease and making sure it's nice and sharp and cut. So after I've cut the crease, I just have to blend the concealer into the skin. So I'm doing that now. And then I'm just going in and setting that concealer with a skin tone shadow. Next I'm going into the Anastasia Moonchild palette and I'm taking Lucky Clover and applying this to my brow bone. Next I'm taking Johnny Concert's Masquerade Amplified Shadow, and I like to spray MAC Fix Plus right in the pan. And I'm taking my Sigma E56 brush to apply this, and I am putting this all over my lid. Next, I'm taking Lime Crime's Lazuli liquid liner and I am drawing a wing across my lash line. And then I'm taking Sigma's Power Liner in the shade Initial. This is a lip liner, so always use caution when using lip products on your eyes. Putting this in my waterline and lower lash line. And then I am taking my Luxie Beauty 213 brush to blend and smudge that out. Taking the shade Pink Heart from the Anastasia Moonchild palette, putting that on the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm taking Suva Beauty's Scrunchy UV Hydro Liner on a dotting tool. And I don't know what I was going for here. It's kind of just, oh, let me add some dots. And then that happened. So then I decided I need to do some drippy type look. So that's how that happened. Then I went in and added Ono Lash in the style 402, popping them on here. And then I went in with Lime Crime's Citrus liquid liner and adding more dots and drippy drips. What is wrong with me? So then I just added a few more dots, and this is the finished eye look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!